Hi, and welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today's video is going to be looking at Transformers Beast Wars, the original Beast Wars, Snapper. And the reason I'm doing this guy instead of another Kingdom figure is because a bit of timing. My next video is going to be a giveaway, but the week after the giveaway comes out, I will be, normally, if it had come out today, next week, I'll be out of town. I'll be with family celebrating my brother's wedding. So I won't be able to announce a winner in a timely manner. So instead of making people wait 2 weeks to announce the giveaway winner, I figured I'll just push the giveaway itself back. We'll do a filler video, take a look at something cute in my collection, and then the giveaway announcement will happen while I'm out, and then once I'm back in, I can do the winner and all that stuff. So here we've got Snapper, and he is a Basics Beast Wars figure. At the time in the line, Beast Wars was doing, relatively modern articulation, a lot of ball joints and things like that. And the Basics line were less expensive, like $5 toys, and they all had an auto-morphing gimmick. And we'll get into that real quick. But first, just looking at Snapper, I like him a lot. I've always liked turtles. Snapping turtles are my favorite. I like the paintwork they did here, like this yellow to add a little more depth onto his shell on his back. I really like. I wish we got a little more on his feet, but it does help distinguish his feet from his shell. We got nicely painted claws. I kind of wish the eyes were a different color, but I don't mind it too much. If we look kind of on the side or the bottom, like it's clearly just the vague hint of a turtle shape from the top, and that's about it. But on that, he looks pretty cute. And then if we open up his mouth, we can see there he can snap like a snapping turtle, and that makes me happy. The reason I picked out Snapper, he's adorable, but then also he is a little more relevant these days because of the Transformers Beast Wars comics by IDW. They're doing their own version of the Beast Wars storyline, and in that they have a Predacon named Scold. So she is a repaint / remold of Snapper, and I'd hope sometime in the future generations, now they have two characters they could do with a redo of this mold as like a fun core class figure. That would make me really happy in the future at some point to see Snapper and Scold come out, little turtle brother and sister mold mates. But yeah, so like I said, he does auto-transform, and his auto-transformation is really simple. All we're going to do is push down on his tail, and it flips him out like so. And then you just kind of push it all the way. His head, you can see here, his head's going to recess into his back shell, and then we can bring down his feet. He's got nice big feet for a basic figure. He's got nice big arms that you can bring down. And that's basically it. That's the rough robot body. The other thing we can do is come in and separate out this back part of his shell, his top half, I guess back half if he's in turtle mode, top half if he's in robot mode, and it flips out into a little gun that we can stick right here. So he's got it's almost like a shield gun. But yeah, that is Snapper. We've got a nice basic paint job on the head. He does kind of have, the basics didn't have mutant masks, but he does have like a weird mutant smile. I wish his head had a little more paint. The eyes are picked out and that's about it. It does swivel in terms of articulation. That's about all it does. No torso articulation because of the way he transforms, but he does have ball joints elsewhere. So, you've got your shoulder joints, you've got a ball jointed, it's like a combination bicep wrist, which is interesting. You've got ball jointed hips, which have no problems doing the splits. You've got a 90-degree bend, and then you've got a pivot on the ankles. So yeah, I mean, it's like decently articulated for a figure of its time and size, and I just think he's cute. He just looks like a little cute guy. I like his auto-transforming. I like his gun. At the time, he was like $5, I think. Basics were like $4.99 or something. Nowadays, not that much more expensive to get him. Is he a character I'd recommend? Not unless you had like some sort of nostalgia for him, but I do. I had a Snapper. This is not my original Snapper when I was little, but I had one growing up, and it was really fun to get my hands on him again and play with him. And especially now that we have, let's bring in Rat Trap here. You can kind of see basics are not the same as what core class figures are these days. If they did a modern Snapper, as a core class figure, he'd be significantly smaller, just like that way. But it's just neat to, see how Kingdom has come back to doing some of these smaller, more affordable size classes for maybe kids who don't get quite as much allowance money or something, to be able to still get their hands on a Transformer. I think that's really neat. And yeah, that's Predacon Snapper. I think he's a pretty cool turtle. And next week we'll be doing a giveaway, like I said. So thanks again for checking out the video, and I'll catch you all later. See you, everyone.